I'm Alan Kraszewski with your news headlines on this Monday. It's November the 19th. A suburban father and daughter killed in a small plane crash. 50-year-old Todd Parfit and his 14-year-old daughter Nicole are from far north suburban Antioch. And the Federal Aviation Administration is saying that their single-engine plane went down yesterday while it was attempting to land at a small airport just north of the Illinois-Wisconsin state line. United Airlines is confirming that Parfit was an employee. His daughter was a freshman at Antioch Community High School.
Nicole was a very sweet kid, hard worker, a talented dance member. I asked the dance coach this morning, what would you like to say about her? And she said she was just a really sweet person who was kind to everyone.
Antioch school officials saying they've now pulled the dance team members out of their classes to talk with the school psychologist separately. They also have the counselor following Nicole's schedule so that students there can get a chance to talk about this as well. Some friends of hers have posted a video of her on YouTube as a way to remember her, and people have also been leaving messages on a Facebook memorial site for the freshman. A suspect charged with stabbing a doctor in a Streeterville hotel is set to appear in court today. 56-year-old Jimmy Harris facing several charges, including attempted first-degree murder. Authorities say that Harris stabbed suburban doctor Mir Shah and a Westin hotel worker on Saturday night. This was inside a men's restroom. Both of the victims are now recovering at home. Now, in a separate incident, not too far away from there, police are searching for the people who robbed a clothing store last night. Residents who live in the area are concerned about what seems to be a spike in crime.
People would definitely like to see maybe a little more security, maybe doormen for stores, so everyone kind of feels safe in the area.
And now that these two incidents have happened here, I suppose it's holiday time and people are desperate.
People charged with that stabbing incident that I first mentioned, Jimmy Harris, they say he's homeless and that he has a record of more than 60 arrests. He was recently released from jail on a drug charge. A Chicago woman's accused of stealing her mother's $40,000 engagement ring in a bizarre robbery. 36-year-old Julie Frank, arrested on Friday, appeared in court yesterday. Prosecutors claiming that Frank wore a ski mask during the robbery on October the 9th so that her mother wouldn't recognize her. But there was a witness there who pulled the ski mask off. Police say that a second suspect then shot the robbery victim 15 times with a stun gun. The judge has now set bond for her at $300,000. Paula Broadwell reportedly regrets the damage from her affair with retired General David Petraeus. Broadwell seen over this past weekend returning to her North Carolina home there with her husband and their children. A person close to Broadwell telling ABC News that she is trying to repair the damage to her family and wants to move forward. In the meantime, FBI investigators continue to pore over her computer and boxes of evidence that were taken from her home last week. They want to determine if she had any classified information and whether she was entitled to possess any of that information. Well, let's get a check on our weather forecast on this Thanksgiving week. Mike Kaplan's in the Weather Center. Hi, Mike.
All right, Al, it's going to be a pretty nice day today, despite the fact we have a lot of clouds in the sky. Temperatures still way above normal. We get close to 60 in some spots. Fish, I'm going to go for a 48 out at O'Hare, but don't be surprised if this afternoon on the 4 o'clock show, I'm talking about a 60-degree high. I think we have a chance of getting there tomorrow, too. A couple of sprinkles are possible tonight. This will not be much. In fact, I'll be highlighting the drought that exists across much of northern Illinois here coming up in the afternoon broadcast. Next 7 days, including the all-important Turkey Day holiday. Look at that. It's going to be one of the warmest Thanksgivings in decades here as we crack the 60-degree mark. Very little opportunity for any meaningful precipitation here for the next 7 days. Does look like we will get a shot of cold air starting on Black Friday. More on that coming up later this afternoon. Alan?
Not a bad streak at all, Mike. All right, thanks. There may still be hope for fans of Hostess Baked Goods. The company lawyers are in a New York bankruptcy court today. They're asking that court for permission to sell off the various assets and then go out of business. This is the maker of Twinkies, Suzy Q's, Wonder Bread. It's had problems with debt, management turmoil, labor costs, a strike, of course. It announced on Friday that it could no longer sustain itself through bankruptcy. But be sure to catch the latest news all day long. Check back here on the website. You can connect with us on Facebook and through Twitter. And then remember to tune in today to ABC 7 at 3 for Katie. Her guest today, Sally Field and Tony Bennett. And then after that, join us for ABC 7 News at 4. I'm Alan Kraszewski. We'll see you then. Have a great day.